Okay, let me tell y'all my stripper story. When I got in a fight, I got in a fight being a stripper for the first time. Let's start off that I had coochie cutters on. Coochie cutters where it don't cover the coochie, it ain't doing this, it's doing that. It's like you can see my clit all right there and shit. It's not doing this, it's doing that. They were pink and I had on lace stockings with holes, like ripped up holes, and a black bra on or whatever. And when I went on stage, there was nobody out there. There was this fat white guy, and then this skinny white guy with a black hat on, like that Little Wayne video, with a black hat on. Yeah. So that's what I was stripping for, and the manager kept staring at me or whatever, and some of the girls, but they barely was paying me no mind the girls, and I was new, so I guess it was just for me to go out there by myself. And next thing you know, it's like one minute I had ass, and then one minute I didn't have ass because I was fat. It's like all the fat traveled to my ass out of nowhere and then disappeared, and I had stomach. But whatever, the man gave me $25 or whatever. So that was like the first night or whatever. And this is actually about the fight though. So I was only working there for 5 days because I got in a fight. It was in a hillbilly state. It was in a West Virginia where I was working. And so, not to mention, I always felt weird my whole life. So I didn't know I was part hillbilly, part, from West Virginia. I live in Philadelphia. I didn't know I was part West Virginia. I'm also part Atlanta, I think Chicago and Detroit and Illinois. But so I remember my fat ass saw them with food or whatever, and this one girl had pizza or whatever, and so I asked her for a slice. She said yeah. So I wound up taking two, like knowing something about to happen. After I took two, I still took two anyway. So she came back behind stage with like, give me like who the fuck da 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 like that, and I'm like me or whatever. So next thing you know, I'm back in the corner, and this crackheaded, skinny, orange-headed girl was right on the side of my face, and she was in the front of my face. Next thing you know, I just swung on one of them, both of them. I just swung, and so I had both their heads down with one hand like this, like I had both their heads with one hand, holding them down like this, like swing at my face again, bitch, swing at my face again, bitch, because they were swinging at my face, because they hit me back, and I'm like, I'm holding them down, like, hit me the fuck again if you don't want to. And then so the one with the black hair, the one that had the pizza, ran back and grabbed the iron and threw it at me. And it was still like plugged up or whatever shit. So it was still hot. And then the other lady tried it, but I fucked her ass up in the corner or whatever. So she said, so the one girl with the pizza kept saying, I told her to back up off you, I told her to back up off you, da da da, like that. But yeah, well, I'm like, whatever, bitch. I just decided to beat them both the fuck up because who the fuck y'all getting smart with? Y'all ain't getting the fuck smart with me. That's what the fuck y'all not finna fucking do. So I quit. The bouncer and the manager came down there. The bouncer was on their side trying to hem me the fuck up and shit like that. But the manager was staring at me like on my side or whatever. Well, what happened like that and stuff like that or whatever. Like you can't share your pizza or whatever. And so that was that or whatever. I broke a nail. That's what happened. I broke a nail, like it ripped up like in my skin or whatever, and I was like, oh my god, my nail. So I'm pain, and one of these light skinned, tall, skinny black bitches walk by like, oh bitch, it's just a nail. I'm like, I'm about to get in another fight because I'm about to chase this bitch out the door and beat her the fuck up. Because who are you talking to, bitch? It's just a nail. I didn't break it like how you would break a nail. It broke up my skin, you dumb bitch. It ripped my skin the fuck off. So, yeah, and so I figured, like, why ain't nobody trying to be my friend? Because I looked at bitch, we both black, so I thought at least she would try to be my friend. Because the rest was all white or whatever. But I'm still wondering what they thought of when I got on stage. I'm still wondering what I look like. Did I look a mess? Was I killing it? Did I look nasty naked? Like, what was I looking like? Cause I just remember this man giving me $25. And wasn't nobody ever there though. I remember my cousin like, all the black dudes is gonna pop up like on Saturday or Friday or something like that. Like, stay there a little longer. Oh my god. You about to get paid, bitch. Dot, dot, dot. I'm still thinking like, bitch, I got a stomach. You have a stomach is why you're not doing this. If you didn't have a stomach, you'd probably be doing this, bitch. Like, no. And I'm still remembering the cousin I'm talking about. She's the Nunu. I'm the Tajay P. We have a cousin that's the Lisa Ray. Hiding in the motherfucking crib, not allowed out the motherfucking house. Bitch, your smart ass mouth is allowed out the motherfucking house. This is what you supposed to be doing. You supposed to be the one stripping, bitch. Don't fucking play with me, beating up bitches. It's like I took her motherfucking scene, bitch. Like I beat them bitches the fuck up, bitch. Like they lucky they get their head bang against the mirror like in the movie, bitch. Like I had both their heads down with one hand, and it was my bad hand. See my wrist? I fell into a window, and this happened when I was 14. I fell into a window, jumping on a bed. Me, my little sister, and her friend was jumping on a bed, and I fell into a window. So I fucked them up with my bad hand. I fucked both them bitches up. Held both them down with my weak arm. They could not get the fuck up for punching me in the face. So I was uppercutting them. Like uppercutting them. Like, bitch, I don't know who the fuck is done. You ain't punching me in the face. And I know your ass ain't throw that fucking flat iron at me neither, bitch. So I beat both them bitches up at the same damn time. Bitch, I wish somebody recorded it. So y'all can fucking see it, bitch. This happened in West Virginia, bitch. But yeah, I'm from Philly. What else I wanted to say? But yeah, that was creepy as hell. How that man was the man from the Lil Wayne video with the black hat on. He was just the only one watching me, staring at me, came in out of nowhere. My mom actually brought him in like she knew him. And had him give me $25. Like, you ain't supposed to do that. Just pay her on her first day. Just go ahead. But I ain't like the rest of the rules, how you could take the men back in the back and they do whatever to you. So it's like, no, I don't want to be a stripper. I'm good. But I stripped for a week and there was nobody ever there. And but a few white men. And I was just like, ew, look at me. And my cousin was like, all the black dudes finna come, girl. It's finna be popping on a Saturday. On a weekend, that's when they finna come. I don't want them staring at me neither, bitches. I know they all wanna wife me, bitch. So they about to, like, no. And then one of my brother friends came one of them nights. I did not get on stage. I don't know if I was supposed to or not, but I did not get on stage. He had me fucked up. He had his favorites and everything that he already knew that went up and down the pole. And them bitches was climbing that motherfucking pole all the way to the top and doing tricks and shit. I got too fat to do that. Like, when back in school, I used to be in the suburbs, live in a suburb school, even in a black school too. When I lived in a black school, I used to be the fastest one always. And the one that could climb all the way up to the top the fastest. The rope at the gym, the ropes, yeah. But bitch, just like, nope, I lost it. I lost it. I get back on my shit. But yeah, that was my horror story on being a stripper. Rate, like, subscribe, comment if you want to hear more horror stories. Bitch, I just heard 2 gunshots. I got more horror stories. Guess what city I'm in? Philadelphia, not West Virginia.